So this morning has been all about feeling all the emotions, and not just for me, it's been my friends. I got a random text from an old friend. I mean, she hasn't probably texted in over like a year and a half or 2 years. And she sent me this text. Hey, hope you're feeling well. I miss you. Also, I just want to punch my husband in the face because he's chewing gum too loud. I can't help it. I know it's irrational, but he needs to go. I know that feeling, right? Like, just this fury over something that should not matter. You know what that is? Probably perimenopause. I mean, if you're my age. I had a student after the class I just taught come up and say, Minta, what can I do? I need some help. My body isn't responding like it used to. It's not the same. I'm doing so much work and nothing is changing. It's like I'm being betrayed. And I also know that feeling because about 5 years ago, I went through early menopause, and I kept going into my doctor and saying, hey, I'm going through menopause. And she was like, no, you're not. And this went on. She tried to give me progesterone. And then I didn't like that because it was making me crazier. I felt crazier and I was gaining weight. And I was like, yeah, but I think this is me going through menopause. And she's like, no. And then finally she did blood work and she was like, yeah, welcome to menopause. Okay, so I was gaslit by my own doctor. And so I'm here to say, if you're feeling these things, you are not crazy. This is an insane time. And it's not like it's going to last a month. It's going to last a long time. And so we have to figure out, like, what can we do to work with the hormones that are happening? How can we adapt to make this life livable and that we don't blow up our lives during this transition? There's a lot that we can do. Exercise being a huge part of that. Obviously, I believe that because I'm a personal trainer, coach, Group X instructor. I know for sure that this helps our brains function, helps our bodies work better, and just get some of that intensity out. Also, meditation, centering down, prayer, whatever it is for you that lets you take a breath and lets you take a moment between whatever happened and your reaction to it. There were moments where I was just such an intense ball of fury. And I know if you're watching this far, that you know what that feels like, that you just are so angry and it's unexplainable. You're just angry, and it doesn't line up with who you are, because it's not who you've been, and it's not who you are. It's not who you're going to be forever. It's something that is normal and feels completely abnormal when you're experiencing it. So I'm committed to helping you just figure out ways that will help this ease as you go through this transition, and knowing that you've got support, knowing that so many of my friends, your friends, women around the world are going through this exact thing. I mean, not in the same way. It's not exactly the same, but we are all working through this. And we need to talk about it, and we need to be supportive of each other, because we really are freaking rock stars. It's crazy that we can go through all this, and we try not to talk about it, and we try to be strong and look good. And we do look good. But also, we can just be like, text your friend and say, I want to punch my husband because you chewed gum too loud. And you know what you're going to do? You're going to send her a text back that says, yep, I feel you. I've been there. I love you. You're okay. Wherever you are, if you're still hanging out with me, I love you. You're doing good. I've been there. And you're going to be okay.